Can we all just come to terms with the fact that the dumbest fucking people on earth shouldn't be the ones that are vanguarding around the smart ones? Can we all accept that? Like, you've never tried to talk to somebody at NASA and a motherfucker with my education is getting in the way. Right? Like, I'm not... You don't meet with Elon Musk and talk to me first. Like, what do you need to talk to Mr. Musk about today? Well, you got to explain it to my dumb ass first. That's not what we do. No one would think that's acceptable. But for some reason, we take really fucking smart people and surround them by people with middle school fucking educations. It's the doctor's office. This is what I'm talking about. You go to a doctor's office and you're like, I need this done. And they stare at you with blank, dead fucking eyes. And they go, do you have a cold? And you go, no, you absolute fucking buffoon. I Googled these terms on the way in, all right? I know what I'm talking about. Get me to a motherfucker in a lab coat. Pronto. Also, why do doctors wear lab coats? That's dumb as hell. What are they? It's not what we're not going in on doctors. Going in on fucking receptionists. They used to, never mind. All right, so the thing is I don't just hold this anger in my heart for the dumbest and the least talented of all. Like, this isn't just something that I feel. It's something that I've had to experience and become angry about. All on my own. So now, I feel like I have to yell at somebody about it, and you can't yell at receptionists because then you're a monster. Then you wind up on TikTok, and they dox you because that's okay. Like, you're an asshole one time in public, and some fucking dork in, like, Canada or so gets to dox you and be like, here's his home address. Light his car on fire. Show that piece of shit. He'll never call a woman a cunt again in public. You should kill his family. Like, I don't know at what fucking point we thought this was acceptable. Because sometimes these people do need fucking yelled at. Here's the example. I found out that family members of mine are carriers for fibromyalgia. Some shit. I don't know. Fibromyalgia. Found out they're carriers. No one has it. Apparently now they test kids for fucking everything. And I found out that I have family that's carriers for it. So my mom would always say, before you get married, you need to make sure you're not a carrier. And then you can get married to whoever that person is so you don't have kids that, like, die at 12 or whatever. Like, it doesn't need to be the 1800s anymore is what we're getting at. I've always put this off. I said, Mom, I'm not taking an STD test. Do you think I'm really going to get tested for a blood disease that I could like, I'm just worried about chlamydia not getting passed on to me right now. It was all my thought was. But I decided to get married. So I'm in love or whatever stupid shit we say. And my mom was like, hey, you really have to do this now. I said, okay. So I'm in Austin, Texas. This great big city with millions of people. Allegedly, there's all kinds of smart doctors and research labs and other fucking geniuses here. I said, well, this will be really easy to get some blood work done because my family back home that lives in a town with 3 cows and I'm pretty sure the doctor is just a guy that went to college long enough to get a bachelor's degree in my town. You can't convince me anything else. There's no way if you have hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical student loan debt that you're like, you know where I'm going to park up? Montgomery City, Missouri? You're not a real doctor. You're just writing pain scripts for farmers. That's wild. Like, you guys ever done Percocet and drove a tractor? I could hook you up. I could introduce you to some people for that. So they were able to get these tests done, no problem, in my tiny dirt floor shithole small town. No issues at all. So I make some calls. I go to doctor number 1. You got to make 3 fucking meetings, schedule your moon calendars with these people. You have to sync up periods just to fucking get in. You get there. You tell the receptionist, this is what I want done. They go, okay, great. I go back in the little room. I'm waiting. The doctor comes in. She's like, hey, I hear you're here trying to find out if you have cystic fibrosis. And I go, no, I'm not a dipshit. I'm 25. If I had cystic fibrosis, I would be aware. I'm just trying to get an appointment to do some blood work. They told me I had to meet with you first. And she goes, oh, that makes more sense. And I go, yeah, me with my flag tattoos can explain this to the fucking doctor. Why couldn't the person whose job that is do it? Why am I the last line of defense from looking like a complete fucking moron? Like, let's face it, whenever a doctor walks in and sees me in their office, they don't have a lot of faith in intelligent things happening after that. They go, fat, white, boots. Like, it's all bad. It's all bad is what we're saying. Like, she looked at me and she goes, when was the last time you went to a doctor? I said, I don't know, when I was in high school. She goes, oh, you know you're supposed to do checkups. And I said, that's what emergency rooms are for. Who the hell goes for a check? What am I? A fucking Christian or something? What the hell are we talking about? My dad doesn't own a bank. I can't just be going to doctors willy-nilly. I got to get an okay-ish job and then years later try to figure out insurance. So this lady, she tells me, after many things of like, well, you probably need to exercise more and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I got a spare tire sitting around my waist. When I sit down, we get it. Just take my blood, tell me I don't have AIDS, and we can move on. She says, no, nay. We need to send you to a specialist. I said, to take blood and send it to a lab? You guys, they don't take blood at doctors? No. They sent me to a cancer doctor. They said, you need to go see the oncologist. She said, don't worry, you don't have cancer. I said, we don't know that. I understand that you're not sending me there for that reason, but the fact that she thought it was funny to be like, don't worry, you ain't. Look, you haven't done my blood work. We're not sure what I do and don't have. Okay, lady? So she sends me off. I call the oncologist. I say, hey, I got an appointment. They go, we don't know what the hell you're talking about. We'll call you. I said, that sounds like a way services are provided and done. Like, you've never gone to the grocery store and they'd be like, no, we'll tell you when you need bread, bitch. So I just go on living my life. Like, a month later, once again, one of these gatekeepers to the intelligent people ring me up, and they go, hey, here you need to have some blood work done. I say, yeah, I just need to be tested to find out if I'm a carrier for cystic fibrosis. I know I don't have it, but I'm getting married, and I just want to know if my wife needs to be tested for it so we know that we don't have kids that are going to die at 12. She goes, great. We can do that. We do all the blood work for like all of Texas here. And I go, wow, jolly gee, good. I go, can I come in tomorrow? No. We'll see you in 2.5 weeks. Sick. So, coming up to the appointment, they send me a text message every other day letting me know, hey, you have an appointment at 2:30 on a Wednesday. And every time I go, sick, thank you. Get a couple days out, they start calling also. They send a text, then they call. Do they leave a voicemail? No. They leave an automated voicemail that tells me if you sign up for our app, you can know what the doctor's office is leaving you a message for. Half the receptionist's job is fucking automated now? AI did this first? Thought these motherfuckers were being built to drive trucks, not leave me cryptic messages. Do I look like I'm signing up for an app about my well-being? No. That's the day before the appointment. We've had all these fun text messages and phone calls. And I get a call from a guy, and he goes, hi, my name's Sam. We are unable to do your blood work here at our office. It's the first real voicemail I got. I hadn't answered one of their phone calls in weeks now. So I just see another voicemail. I finally listen to it, and I go, oh, shit, that sucks. But then it's followed with a text message confirming you have an appointment at 2 o'clock on Wednesday. And I go, well, those are mixed messages. So I call up. And I go, hey, I need to talk to Sam. They say, okay. Why do you need to talk to Sam? It's a reasonable person. I go, well, Sam gave me a call and said he's unable to do my appointment. You guys are unable to do the blood test that I need done. And they go, oh, well, you need to talk to Lisa. I go, well, that's not the person that called me. That was not the person that had the information, but okay. So I get a hold of Lisa, and Lisa says, of course we can do this. We do everything. We do all the blood work for the state of Texas. And I go, are you sure? She goes, yes. I go, are you positive? She says, absolutely. We hang up. I go, well, Sam must be a dipshit. Sam must be a goddamn fucking idiot. I have my appointment. I then get a text message that says, we'd like to confirm your appointment for Wednesday at 4 p.m. And I go, that's concerning. I just confirmed this with Lisa. The time has now changed by 2 hours in 10 minutes. I go, whatever. I have my appointment. I'm going in. 2 o'clock. I'll be there. I get there. I show up, and I go, hey, I need to check in. Receptionist goes, great. Fantastic. We have an appointment for you. I go, good. You've sent a lot of text messages about it. It seemed pretty confirmed. I sit down, playing on my phone, looking at trucks I can't afford, things like that, like we do. And then another lady appears. The receptionist boss. The receptionist 2.0, I guess we could call her. She goes, Mr. Biggs, can I talk with you? I go, absolutely. I go up there, and she says, hey, you didn't fill out your paperwork, so we don't have an appointment for you. And I go, well, I did fill out my paperwork. It was 84 pages long. And then there was a second thing of paperwork that was 13 pages long. I filed both of them 7 days ago. And she goes, that's interesting, and just walks away. So I sit back down, going, I think I won that battle. I still have my appointment. About 15 minutes later, about how long I've been telling you this story later. Like, and just mind you, it doesn't take very long to draw blood. This could have been done by now. We could have been wrapped up, finished, out of there, gonzo. She walks back out and goes, oh, you did fill out your paperwork, but Sam canceled your appointment. And we don't know why. I go, well, where is Sam? And they go, well, Sam's been on vacation and isn't going to be back for about a week. I go, so Sam called me, canceled my appointment, and then disappeared into the atmosphere and left no notes? What if I did come here with cancer? Imagine how annoying that'd be. You show up and you're like, I have cancer, I need help. And then Sam's just willy-nilly canceling shit, making mystery phone calls, not leaving notes. They go, yeah, we don't know what to tell you. I go, okay, well, I'm going to go home then. So I got in my car and I drove home. Annoyingly, I called my mom. So my mom is a nurse, has been for a long time. I tell her this whole story, and I'm yelling and ranting and talking about how stupid fucking receptionists are, getting in the way of me talking to somebody with a brain. And she goes, well, that doesn't make any sense. She goes, well, let me try to see if I can make an appointment. She called me back 5 minutes later. She said, I found 4 doctor's offices that can see you today to get that blood work done. From another state. Now what I'm saying is if we're going to let AI take jobs, take Lisa's job. Remove receptionist. Get me to a doctor. Have a doctor that wasn't quite that smart be the receptionist. High school GED holders shouldn't be getting in the way of these kinds of procedures. But what do I know? I just don't have cancer, I guess. And I'm just hoping my kids won't die at 12. But if I do, I'll be back here to bitch about it. I've been Eric Biggs. Thank you.